If you're a renovation company or a remodeling contractor who's never run Facebook ads before, this is how it actually works. All right. So, first, you have homeowners in your city that see an ad for a service. This is what the ad would look like, an image ad. All right. It would be a kitchen, bathroom, basement remodel, whatever it is. All right. When they click the ad, they then fill out a quick form right here, lead form. All right, so you'll have questions about the project type, the timeline, the budget, so on and so forth, right? Then you contact them and you book an estimate, right? Now, that is the entire system, simple but very powerful when done right. So let's actually get into it and I'll show you how I build my renovation company campaigns. We're now in the ad manager. Now, once you get here, what I want you to do is you'll see a page. It'll be create a new campaign. Once you create one, this should pop up right here. All right. Select leads. That's going to be our campaign objective. Select that. We'll go on to the next one now. Let's give it a sec. All right. Now, put a name, whatever it is. Usually I'd put the date. So I'm going to put, March 6th. All right. And then always, and I mean always, because if you are new and you're taking this video to actually run ads, go with a campaign budget. Don't do ad set budget. All right. Campaign budget is just so much more better. And I suggest your daily budget should be minimum $30 a day, or you're not going to see any results. You're not going to see anything. Minimum 30 a day. So think of it like this: the more money you spend, the faster you get to your actual desired outcome. The less money you spend is the slower it takes to get to your desired, outcome. Now, I'm going to put 50 because that should be recommended for renovation companies. Now, we jump into the ad set. You don't change anything at the campaign level except budget, input campaign, budget, no ad set, right? Now, with this, usually I just put broad because we're not doing any target or interest targeting, right? Now, if you are spending $100 a day, right, then I suggest do websites, right? Make a website, make a form. If you are running $100 a day and you don't know how to make a website, comment below. I'll make a video on that as well, right? But if you're spending under $100 a day, do instant forms in Messenger, right? Now select your page. Now once you do that, you should now drop down over to audience controls. Now you want to select a location. Now let's say, for example, you are located down in Toronto. All right, let's put Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Now select your radius. How far do you want to target? And this button right here, uncheck this box, reach more people likely to respond. Uncheck it. All right, because you will get people that are outside of your selected radius, and we don't want that. We don't want people that are outside of your service area, right? Now, to be extra safe, essentially what I do is if I'm targeting 25 miles of Toronto, right, I would then click this right here, click exclude, and then click drop pin on areas I don't want. So let's say Oshawa. I don't want anything in Oshawa. Boom. Now within this 10 miles, nobody will see my ad. All right. And then just keep doing this for all the places that you don't want. Like, let's say you don't want St. Catharines, right? We drop a pin here. Let's see if it's going to work. I mean, come on, boss. But you get my point. You catch a drift. You drop a pin. All right. There we go. Yeah. You get my point. Drop a pin on the areas that you do not want leads from. All right. Once that's done, don't listen to what Facebook's telling you, right? This is just straight bullshit. They're just trying to get you more leads, but none of those leads will be qualified leads. You would rather have 10 qualified leads than 40 random ones. All right. So now, with advantage audience and ad transparency and placements, do not touch any of this. Meta will take care of this. All right. Now we jump into the ad set level or the ad level. Now, what I personally would suggest is you spend around, or no, not spend, you make around 8 creatives. All right. So that would be 5 videos, 3 images. All right. Throw them all into one ad set. Okay. I'm going to duplicate this for 8. Okay. Well, 7 because you already have one ad. Right. Now you're going to have this many ads. All right. Now, let's just do one. All right. So you just get, you get an idea. Now, turn this off. Multi-advertiser ads. There is no need to even have this on. There's 0 point. It doesn't do anything good. Right. So we uncheck this, and then we select a creative. So I'll quickly select one and I'll be right back. I now just selected the media that I wanted to use for my ad. Now when it comes to primary text, headline, description, ad copy, the simplest thing to do is go to ChatGPT. Simply, just go to ChatGPT and ask it, hey ChatGPT, make me a ad copy for a renovation image ad, right? And let's say you have an offer on the ad, $2,000 or $2,000 off March, right? Any reno, whatever your offer is, go to ChatGPT. It will now make an ad copy for you that you just copy and paste. So we'll take this March renovation sale, save 2,000, and we just copy paste everything. That is headline. All right. Let's quickly do this. Book your free quote today. Now for the actual thing, I'm gonna put book now. Alright, since it matches the description. Now this is the ad copy. Now we click next. When it comes to enhancements, you want to be a little bit careful with this, because sometimes Meta messes with you and it churns on ones that you don't want. Animation and overlay would be best to have off. You can add music if you want, right? It doesn't really do anything. Visual touch-up is fine, right? And text improvement, it's also fine. Alright, so these 3 are okay. If you want, you can have this off, right? Sometimes music does help, but yeah. Now we selected our media. We now have the ad copy ready and everything. This is what the ad is gonna look like. All right. Now for the actual form, if we go back over to the first thing I was showing you, you want your form to have questions just like this. All right, 3 questions maximum, I'd say, right? And it should be like this: what type of renovation are you planning? All right, when are you looking to start? And what is your budget? Once you do that, make a form, and then you should be done. All right, once that's done, you're done the entire campaign, right? You complete the same steps for all other of these 7 ads, and then you publish. All right, it's as simple as that. Don't overcomplicate it. It's super simple. That is the entire system. Like I said, it's simple but very powerful when done right. All right, so if you do want any help, if you're a remodeling contractor, or you are a renovation company, or just a general contractor in general, right, then comment below, go to my YouTube bio, click the link if you want to book a call with me, and we'll definitely talk over your goals, where you're at right now, where you want to be, right, your desired outcome, and we'll see if we can get you there during your desired time period. All right, have a good day, everybody.